Okay, so we're gonna measure her shoulder movement with the goniometer. We've already observed what she can do and have an idea of how much range of motion she has for each of the movements. We've assessed her scapula to make sure her scapula is moving and she has that nice scapulohumeral rhythm where her scapula moves with her glenohumeral joint. So now we're gonna take our measurements. So we're gonna do shoulder flexion and extension and hyperextension first. I have her sitting facing away from me. I'm gonna line up the axis of my goniometer with the stable arm going down the midline of her trunk. The axis is gonna line up with her acromion process, which is that little nodule at the end of her shoulder, the top of her shoulder. I have the stable arm going straight down her trunk, and then I'm gonna line up the movable arm with her with her humerus when she moves. So I'm gonna have you come up into flexion all the way up. Oh boy. A little shaky with my arm, and come back down. Nice and slow. We're gonna do it one more time. I just wanna make sure I'm lining it up right. I wasn't counting for your muscles. Ready, set, go. All the way up. Oh boy. More that time. You were motivated. Hold your arm right there if you can. So she went a full 150 degrees range of motion from our starting point of 0 into flexion. I know about 160 is normal, so she's good there. So I'm gonna try and go back through this movement for her extension. So we're going from 150 all the way back down to 0. So that's her extension, and then we're gonna do hyperextension, making sure I'm aligned in that acromion process with my axis, stable arm going down towards her trunk, and then you're gonna just bring your elbow back behind you, lining the movable arm up with her humerus. So we have about from 0 to 35 degrees of shoulder hyperextension, extension behind.